Hi, let's practice Scotland's Burning together. It starts on the D string, and let's just bow the rhythms, and we start on a down bow. Quarter, 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 half note, 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 quarter, 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 quarter. All right, sorry, I cannot sing that high very well, but I'm doing my best, and I hope that you're singing it too. Here it is. I'll just play it for you. You can play it with me. We've practiced this already a lot, so you should be pretty comfortable with it. Start on the open D string, third finger, open, A, B, back to open D, D, and G. And we are using staccato, so if you notice in your music, there are little dots underneath the notes, and that means we're doing the staccato bowing. What I'd really like to show you is the harmony part, so that when we get together, we can switch off playing melody and harmony. This requires a low 2. So if you're not familiar with the low 2, when we play with this finger pattern, and most of you have tapes for first finger, second finger, third finger, and you'll notice that there's an open window right here between 1 and 2. So this open window is a whole step, and then when our fingers are close together, that's a half step. So what we're gonna do, we call this high 2. Okay, that's another name, or some people just say regular 2 because they're used to playing it that way. So what we're gonna do is we're going to close that window. So your first finger and second finger will now be a half step, and then there'll be an open window between 2 and 3. So your 1 and 2, your 1 and your 3 will stay in the same spot, but you're just going to move it from a high 2 to a low 2. Okay, so that's high 2 and low 2. In your music, I wrote little arrows down, and I even might have written a low 2 and high 2. So if there's an arrow down when you get to your second finger, a second finger note, if it's a low 2, there's an arrow down. That means your finger pattern looks like this. And if there's an arrow up, it's a high 2, so your finger pattern looks like this. So on the harmony part, we're gonna start with a low 2 on the A string. So what you can do is just play A, B, and then your low 2, which is C natural. Okay, so let's do that again. So the harmony part goes C, C, B, B, C, C, B, B. Let's just play those 2 measures. Ready, go. Then the next 2 measures, we're gonna hop over to the D string, and we're gonna have a high 2. So that's where your regular 2 is, where your tape is. We'll play half notes, F sharp and G. Okay, so F sharp is finger 2, G is finger 3. Ready, go. Half note, third finger, half note, half note. Okay, the next 2 measures are tricky because there are a lot of different things going on. So the next measure goes F sharp, which we just played, A, B, which is 1 on A, G, which is 3 on D. I'll just do that measure again. F sharp, A, B, G. So we're doing some string crossing there. Then the next measure is going to be that low 2 again. So on the A string in this harmony part, we're low 2 on A. So low 2, C, A, 1, go to D, third finger. I'll do that 1 measure again. C, A, 1, 3. Then we get to hop over to the G string. I'm going to do 1 measure at a time again. This is 3 on G, and your 2 is going to be regular, high 2 on G. So we're going to play, these G string notes are a little tricky to read, but it's C is third finger, A is first finger, B is second finger. Let's do that measure again. C, A, B, B. And then the last measure we're gonna have a little slur in there with some eighth notes. So we play a C. I'll play it for you first. C, A, and then slur. That's kind of fun, a little bit different. Here's that last measure again. 3, 1, 2, 3. And the 2, 3 is in a slur. It's in one bow. So here's the whole thing. I'll do 2 measures and then stop and give you a chance to play. So we start low 2 on the A string. Okay, you have a chance to play it again. Ready, go. Good, next 2 measures, I'll play, and then you can play half note. Okay, your turn, ready, go. Good, then just 1 measure at a time. The next measure is F sharp. Your turn, ready, go. 2, A, 1, 3. You might want to do that one a few more times. You could just pause the video and do a bunch of repetitions on that one because that's tricky. Then the next measure is low 2, A, 1. Okay, your turn, ready, go. And then the next measure is over on the G string. Ready, go. 3, 1, 2, 2. And then the last measure, 3, 1, 2, 3. Your turn, ready, go. 3, 1. So pick the measures that are the trickiest and do as many repetitions as you can until it gets easy, okay? So a lot of them are already easy. You don't need to play the easy ones 10 times, but definitely take the tricky ones and do them 10 times each till it gets easier and easier every time. Okay, have fun practicing Scotland's Burning.